What's happening, people? Oh, it's Sunday, it's freezing, it's terrible weather, no one's around, it's getting dark. Perfect for a bit of ghost hunting. So tonight I'm going to go to St Clements Church, which is on the grounds of Powderham Castle. And I'm proper buzzing for this one, I'm proper excited. And what makes it even better is I'm actually on my way right now to pick up none other than Afro Man himself, Mr. Lewis Steingold. Can we have an applause? Can we have an applause? No? Alright, let's crack on. But yeah, proper excited for this one. So St Clements Church, what's the story around it? What's the buzz around it? Well, the one that really interests me and is getting me at the minute is the remains, the skeletons of a woman and a baby that were found actually in Powderham Castle, and a figure of a white womanly, woman's spirit has been seen to walk literally from where the castle is to St Clements Church itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to park up down by Starcross Yacht Club, which is just down the road from where it is, and we're going to sit there, we're going to get prepared. And we're going to see if we can go to the church when it gets late and it gets dark, and see if we can pick up any activity at all. And this one's been spotted a lot. This womanly spirit, this white spirit, has been spotted quite a bit. There was supposed to be a haunting manifestation in 1930 something, 1936 or something, but there was definitely a haunting manifestation, and loads of sightings more recently of a white lady, a woman, this figure, this spirit, whatever this thing is. But I've got some new gear. I've got a new head torch with 200 lumens on it. I don't know what that means, but it's pretty bright. Yeah, it seems to light up quite a nice area. So I've got some new technology, and I've also got some brand new crystals I'm going to bring along. The one that I've got, a tiger's eye and a hematite bracelet that I'll be wearing. Also got a rose quartz and another one which is supposed to stop bad thoughts and bad spirits and stuff. So I'm going to take my crystals with me and see if they have any activity around them. On one ghost hunt I was on, some of the crystals actually started to heat up. It was quite strange, started to get really hot, even though we was in a church at 1 in the morning. It was freezing cold. But yeah, very excited. It's starting to get dark, so I can't waste any more time. Let's go get Afro Man. Our very special guest, Lewis! And Lewis's daughter Alicia, but she won't be coming on the ghost hunt. No, it's going to be a bit too late, she'll be in bed. But yeah, Lewis is here, so let's get...
I've got my phone as well.
Oh, he's got his phone as well. More phones the merrier. Right, so let's get back, right? Get a load of food in our bellies, get prepped up for tonight. Have a little discussion with Lewis about his thoughts on spirits and the afterlife, and then let's go and then let's smash it. Get on. So we're back at mine now. Lewis is downstairs. We've just had some dinner. We're just getting ready to leave in about an hour or so. I've just done a bit of research and found some of the information that I was talking about earlier. I think it was actually 1939 is when they had the ghost manifestation. But here's some details here. Right, so here we are, Lewis. Right. Sorry, Lewis got a brand new phone, so he's been on that messing around all day. But actually, we're going to use that bit of equipment for the old GPS and everything like that. We're nearly close to leaving now. It is, what time is it, Lewis? It's only 7 o'clock. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it a little while, make sure we get ready. But before that, a couple of questions for Lewis Steingold. So I just want to know, what's your views on what we're doing tonight? Obviously, we're going to St Clements Church.
I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, but you know we're going on a ghost hunt, right?
Yeah.
So you know that.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. What's your views? We're going down St Clements Church. We're gonna be, going.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
That's what I mean. What's your views, though, on the afterlife? Do you have any views?
Views on the afterlife?
Yeah, like spirits, ghosts. You know, do you believe in them? Have you seen anything?
I would, like, it's not whether I believe it or whether I don't. it's like I would say I don't believe it, but that's only because I haven't seen anything for myself. Like people have said they've seen stuff for themselves, and then they believe it.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying I don't believe it, but I kind of am saying I don't believe it just because I haven't seen anything.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm open. It's like I'm not ready to believe anything yet because I haven't seen anything.
Right. And that's exactly was my view as well. It was kind of like I'd heard so many people saying about these experiences and stuff, so I thought, well, why don't I go out for myself and see if I can see something, feel something, hear something, capture something on video. And that's why we do these things. So tonight, fingers crossed, you never know what's going to happen. So you're pretty open to it?
Yeah.
Fucking let's do this. Let's crack on, get our food together, get in the car and rock and roll. Peace.
Alright.
So here we got some supplies, what we'll be taking tonight. Obviously we've got our food, some water, there's the new head torch I was telling you about, and down here the crystals, that's your rose quartz there. That's actually, I don't know if you can see it, that's a beautiful crystal, that one. It's got a really pinky sort of white colour to it. And then your tiger's eye, that is really crazy, almost has a wooden texture to that one. Really crazy. And then this is the one that's supposed to keep the nightmares away, stuff like that. And I think one of them gives you courage and strength. And so that's our supplies there. And obviously what's most important is our nice little wagon to get there. B-dub, here we are in the car, let's get fucking moving.
How do I switch the thing over? Oh god.
Okay, we'll switch it around.
How do you switch the camera?
Don't switch it, just film around.
Oh right. You don't.
Ghostbusters! Woo! Here we go! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We've just pulled over at this little petrol station here, a few miles, little Texaco, a few miles away from our destination. We're gonna get a few more supplies because I've only bought 2 bottles of water out of me, so I'm already drunk like half of one of them already. So we're gonna get a few more supplies in this shop.
You can get like a huge bottle of water. They must have something like that here. There's a
yeah, huge bottle.
You know, there's huge ones that are like friggin'.
Yeah, one
like
of them.
Like
what? Like one of them?
Yeah, the big ones. You can just stick it in the back of your boot.
We'll have a look. Look at old boy getting the papers out. Look, oh bless him. Look, I might see if he wants a hand. No, well, we better get on the way. But no, we're getting really excited, really close now. So let's get the supplies and let's get gone. Why's the light on?
Oh, because I said it's automatic.
We're getting fucking close now. This is spooky. This is the thing about these castles. They're always out in the middle of fucking nowhere. No one around, no telephones, no ambulance. Just us and the spirit of Powderham Castle. Fucking hell, man. Whoop whoop! Look at it around here, man. These spooky woods everywhere.
Yeah, I'm spooky out now.
This is spooky, isn't it? Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous, but
I'm getting a bit nervous now.
it seems quite spooky. I don't think it would be. I thought it was just...
Oh, it's spooky around here, mate.
Woody areas are very like have that sort of good creature.
It is very spooky around here.
You see the seams over there. Woody River.
Are we going to go past the actual church on the way to the yacht club? I think we might.
Yeah.
Look at these spooky houses along here, look. What's that? That looks like a fucking church. That's just a house. Is that's not the church?
The house has been there a long time.
What's this down here? Is that the church there? Right in front of us?
Yeah, it could be. It's like a church.
That's the church. That's the church, mate. That's it. What are the chances of us driving down this road? Straight onto the church. Fuck. Look, you can even park here. Right, let's do a little detour around.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just carry on around and around.
Okay, now it is spooky around here, isn't it? Look, there's a little house there. That's obviously the caretakers. There's the church right to the right of us. Well, we know where it is. Look, there's a little park. That's where we'll park there. Let's go down to the yacht club and then turn around. That is fucking... We're there, mate. We're there.
Was that the church then?
That was the church, yeah. I'm not going to walk down this lane. We'll drive, we'll turn around. We'll park up just there, turn the lights off. And we'll get a bit ready. Actually, no, we'll get ready down here a little bit out of the way because we don't want to wake up the old fucking groundskeeper, do we? That was the church, my friends. Did you see how fucking spooky that was? Right, let's turn this off and we'll get back to you in a minute because we're at our destination now to pull over and get set up for this little ghost hunt this evening. Catch you in a bit. Right, we've actually pulled up about, I would say about 200-300 yards from the church. We're here. If I get out and show you where we are, you are not going to be able to see much, but we're right on the grounds of Powderham Castle, right on the very grounds. I've just drove past a load of deer over there, so this is where we're at the minute. Somewhere along, where are we? Somewhere along here. You are here, there we are. And the church is just here, so we're right in the thick of it now. You know, there's the little car parked up. We're right here, we're not far at all. It's dead quiet, it's so quiet, and it's actually quite warm at the minute, but we're going to get in the car, make sure we've got all our stuff on us, have something to eat. That was a train. Oh yeah, we're right by the train tracks as well, which is pretty cool. I just heard a train then. But yeah, this is our little home for the next few hours. We're just going to settle down here and then get on our way. See you in a bit. Right, I actually forgot I've got my new head torch with 200 lumens, so let's try it out. This is my phone. So you can see with the phone it's quite good actually. It gets quite a lot. Let me put my torch on.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Does that... Let me turn it off. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, it's flashing now. This is where we are. What's that noise? Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Yeah, I heard some weird sound.
The fuck was that?
Could be an animal. Could be...
No, look, it's water down here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
This is creepy, isn't it?
Over there. So
Yeah.
This is no. Yeah, this is all part of the castle, the grounds.
There's Lewis, drinking his Costa. Yeah, this is the big... This is where we got to go down this spooky bit down here. Okay, now it's all going on. Right, let's get in the car and relax and get ready. Kill some time before we shoot off. See if we can catch this spirit. Cool. Yeah, head torch works quite well. Right, so we've been sat chilling out for a little while now. And I think it's nearly about time to drive down, park up literally next to the church, isn't it? And I'm going to park up there and sort of probably film a little bit out the window and see if we can just sit there in the quiet, get a little feeling for the place, and then just bish bash bosh straight into the graveyard, I think. What do you reckon?
Okay, yeah.
Do you reckon anything's going to be there tonight?
I don't know.
You don't know, dear. That's the thing. That's the scary part. No one knows. No one knows, do they? And the castle, on a clear day, we worked out the castle would be right there in the view, and yeah, this whole area's got something very spooky feeling about it. So we're going to drive down there now, park up, and get this ghost hunt started. Peace out. See you in a minute. Right, here we are. I'm filming in the dark because I'm shitting myself a little bit right now. We are literally about 100, well, not even that, 100 steps to the fucking entrance of the church. We're parked up in the car, and it is spooky. It's really spooky around here. So I'm not gonna sit here too long. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for anything that I can hear or see. But at the minute it's pitch black. As you can tell, it is pitch black. And it is crazy. It's crazy scary right here.
It's only 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. Pitch black winter though, isn't it? It's winter. Alright, well, let's get back in a bit. Let's get our stuff ready and let's just get in there. I think we're going to have to walk the rest of the way. We can't park any closer. We're going to have to walk down the old scary country lane, man. Ah, woo! Oh, yes, man. Let's do it. Let's get ready. Let's get on it. Right, so we've got all the gear on now. I think we're about ready to go. Get the car keys out. Right. Right. Do you reckon I should have my head torch off until we get there? Yeah, because it gives us away a little bit. It's flashing now. Yeah, that's off, innit? Right. Here we go.
Oh shit, yeah.
There it is, look, there's the church.
Oh fuck. Can we jump over this bit?
I don't know if you can really see it. Oh, this fucking... No, I'm not flash. It's this bloody light. Here it is. St. Clements. St. Clements Church, look. Let's try and see if we can get away from this house. Wow. Look at this. What a place.
Just very like chilling.
I know, yeah.
Winter like.
I know, yeah. Doing this in the winter. It's always a bit cold.
Cold feeling.
It does add to that freaky kind of feeling that you get. Oh shit! Fucking nearly tripped over there. Yeah, it's definitely a crazy place, isn't it? You hear all these weird noises, but obviously we're out in the middle of nowhere. So you're going to hear like animals and things like that. What's over this wall over here? Look. Come on, let's go have a look over there. Or is that just? Is that going towards the castle? Do you reckon over there?
I don't know actually.
Look, there's. Is that the city? Is that the city of Exeter? All them lights?
I don't know. Right, let me see if I can.
Might be. Is there anybody here? What was that? Was that your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was someone bloody knocking. Is there anybody here that would wish to talk to me? Whoa. All these graves, look. What the fuck? Oh, was that you?
Yeah, that's
Bit jumpy, man. Bit jumpy. Just don't know, do you? Let's have a walk around. See if the camera can pick anything up. That's got a nasty... Oh, fucking hell. Did you feel the temperature drop then?
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Oh, look, we're right by the entrance. That's weird, isn't it? Temperature dropped. I wonder if you can...
Oh, it's like Christmas.
Oh, you can't go in.
Mm.
You can't get in there. Look, this must be... Is this the... This must be the entrance. One of them. That's one way in. God, the temperature's dropped round here, innit?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it's like there's a fucking... Someone's just turned a...
Can we go on the other side then? It's warmer.
Fucking hell. Look at my breath. It just dropped. It's like being in a fucking freezer, isn't it?
Yeah. So some of these tombstones are quite new, man. Kind of.
Yeah, I think these
Like this
bigger
one's
ones will
quite-
be older, wouldn't they?
Or they replace them, yeah.
I don't know, or do you
No,
just...
but-
Right, we've actually walked quite a distance out into the towards the castle now. It's going to be a little bit too far for us to walk all the way to the castle tonight. Plus, I don't want to bring too much attention to two strange guys walking around. There's family that lives in that, the Pomeroy family living there, so they don't want us to knocking around in their garden at whatever time of night it is. So we're going to head back down towards the church. There's a nasty fucking... It's that mist, that cold
nippy.
mist, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Nippy, I didn't use that word. Never.
Right, I think what we do is we go back towards the church, back into the graveyard round the back, and we'll just stay there for a little bit and see if we can get any action on the go. God, the mist is setting now. Visibility's gone terrible. Right, here we are. There's the big cross. We're back at the gates of St. Clements. God, it feels strange to feel comfort coming back here because we were stuck out in the wilderness, God knows for how long, and it was getting cold and getting late. But we're back near the car now, near safety. So we're gonna go.
These trees are interesting. I don't know what they're called.
I'm not sure. Green trees, aren't they?
No, these are called like... You don't see many of those trees. Just out randomly.
Look at that, beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go around the back this way.
Modern fire alarm thing.
I wonder who... See, there's...
I think they're still doing services here. It's not like, you know, it's not...
Yeah, no,
it's
yeah,
open
they
to
know,
the
yeah,
public,
yeah,
so
they,
the
yeah.
public could come in all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah, they still do services here. Yeah, I've checked it out on the old internet.
Oh, can we go there then?
We could go to one if you
I
want.
haven't been to church in forever. I feel like it. I don't know.
Here we are at the back of the entrance. God, it's weird, this wire stuff. You can barely see through it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's like services going on, so there's still like, things in there that they don't want to get bothered.
I wonder who... I reckon we should stay around here and just do a little call out.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where we were earlier.
Just do a little call out and see if we can get anyone making any noises or showing themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, I reckon this will be a good spot. We'll
I'll make a wall up.
we'll take a seat down here, see if we can
But I need some fun.
hear anything.
Oh man, you're visiting.
Huh?
It's like you think you're visitors. You're half visitors. Okay. Oh.
Is there anybody here? there anybody that would like to talk to me tonight? Or my friend Lewis? We mean you no harm. We just merely want to see if we can contact you here. Or anyone tonight.
Is it me? It feels like there's nothing here. There's nothing spirit-wise. I just don't feel it. Like this, I don't feel anything coming.
There was that bit where we walked around and it was got really cold that quick. Like we walked past something.
That's the good thing about it, it's, you know, it's all...
Backtrack and see if we can get back to that.
You know, not every time, you know, there's going to be spirits turning up and,
Yeah.
you know, putting on a show, if you whatever you want to call it. But it's just about, that's what the investigation's about. That's exactly what it's about. It's about, does anything happen there, you know, and just because something didn't happen one time... Oh shit, did you hear that? Yeah, just because something doesn't happen one time, you can go back, and sometimes you get good activity, sometimes you can, you know, nothing much happens. I heard something over here. Is anybody here? Would anybody like to show themselves? Or make a noise? Could anybody make a sound? Oh, God, I nearly walked on someone's bloody grave then.
This is going to blow over.
This is where the temperature dropped last time, wasn't it? This is where the temperature dropped last time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame you can't get inside it, isn't it?
What do you mean, with the building?
Mm.
There's more stuff goes on the inside then.
Well, it could be anywhere. I think you'd need, ideally, it would be nice to spend a couple of days around the grounds.
Yeah.
But we are ghost hunters with work commitments and kids,
What about the janitors or whoever?
and we can't.
Looks after it. Or
Oh.
it comes irregularly.
Look, do you reckon we can look through that window. Look. Oh, I've got the light on. It can't see in. Oh, you can just see through there. Which way did we come in? I've got myself lost now.
Okay, let's go this way.
It was down there we came in, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Right, we've actually walked quite a distance out into the towards the castle now. it's going to be a little bit too far for us to walk all the way to the castle tonight. Plus, I don't want to bring too much attention to two strange guys walking around. There's family that lives in that, the Pomeroy family living there, so they don't want us to knocking around in their garden at whatever time of night it is. So we're going to head back down towards the church. There's a nasty fucking... It's that mist, that cold mist, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Nippy, I didn't use that word. Never.
Right, I think what we do is we go back towards the church, back into the graveyard round the back, and we'll just stay there for a little bit and see if we can get any action on the go. God, the mist is setting now. Visibility's gone terrible. Right, here we are. There's the big cross. We're back at the gates of St. Clements. God, it feels strange to feel comfort coming back here, because we were stuck out in the wilderness, God knows for how long, and it was getting cold and getting late. But we're back near the car now, near safety. So we're gonna go.
Trees are interesting. I don't know what they're called.
I'm not sure. Green trees, aren't they?
No, these are called, like, you don't see many of those trees. Just out randomly.
Look at that, beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go around the back this way.
Modern fire alarm thing.
I wonder who. You see, there's.
I think they're still doing services here. It's not like, you know, it's not.
Yeah, no,
it's
yeah,
open to
no,
the
yeah,
public,
yeah,
so
yeah.
the public could come in all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah, they still do services here. Yeah, I've checked it out on the old internet.
Oh, can we go there then?
We could go to one if you
I
want.
haven't been to church in forever. I feel like I don't know.
Here we are at the back of the entrance. God, it's weird, this wire stuff. You can barely see through it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's like services going on, so there's still like things in there that they don't want to get robbed.
I wonder who. I reckon we should stay around here and just do a little call out.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where we were earlier.
Just do a little call out and see if we can get anyone making any noises or showing themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, I reckon this would be a good spot. We'll
Make a roll out.
we'll take a seat down here, see if we can
But I need to find.
see if we can hear anything.
Oh man, you're visitors.
Huh?
It's like you think you're visitors. They're half visitors. Oh.
Is there anybody here? Is there anybody that would like to talk to me tonight? Or my friend Lewis? We mean you no harm. We just merely want to see if we can contact you here. Or anyone tonight.
Is it me? It feels like there's nothing here. There's nothing spirit-wise. I just don't feel it. Like I don't feel anything coming. There was that bit when we walked around and it was that really cold, that quick. Like we walked past something.
That's the good thing about it, it's, you know, it's all...
Backtrack and see if we can get back to that.
You know, not every time, you know, there's going to be spirits turning up and,
Yeah.
you know, putting on a show, if you want, whatever you want to call it. But it's just about, that's what the investigation's about. That's exactly what it's about. It's about, does anything happen there, you know, and just because something didn't happen one time... Oh shit, did you hear that? Yeah, just because something doesn't happen one time, you can go back, and sometimes you get good activity, sometimes you can, you know,
You have to be.
nothing much happens. I had something over here. Is anybody here? Would anybody like to show themselves? Or make a noise? Could anybody make a sound? God. Oh, God, I nearly walked on someone's bloody grave then.
This is gonna blow over.
This is where the temperature dropped last time, wasn't it? This is where the temperature dropped last time.
Reckon?
It's a shame you can't get inside it, isn't it?
What do you mean with the building?
Mm.
There's more stuff goes on inside then.
Well, it could be anywhere. I think you'd need, ideally, it would be nice to spend a couple of days around the grounds.
Yeah.
But we are ghost hunters with work commitments and kids,
What about the janitors or whoever?
and we
Who
can't.
looks after it. Or
Oh.
it comes irregular.
Look, do you reckon we can look through that window. Look. Oh, I've got the light on. It can't see in. Oh, you can just see through there. Which way did we come in? I've got myself lost now.
Oh, let's go this way.
It was down there we came in, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Because it was a house just around there.
Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the car quickly. We're going to get ourselves a cup of coffee, get ourselves something to eat, and we're going to come back in when it gets a little bit later on. We're going to come back in. We've had a good look around now. I'm going to bring the crystals with me, and we're going to see if we can get any activity in a bit. Catch you in a bit. Right, I've actually gone back to the car to get my crystals. Lewis is going to stay in the car on this one because he said he wasn't feeling it. His words were. I think I can't work out if he's freaked out or what. But I'm on my own for this little bit. I'm going to take my crystals and see if I can do a call in with the crystals. See if we can get anything. See if I can get any response using crystals. These crystals in here tonight. Fucking hell, what's that? Oh, it's just a reflection of my torch. God, it's a bit more spooky doing it on your own. Here we are again at the gate. Here we are, back in the church, but this time on my own. I think Lewis was a bit freaked out. He said he was a bit tired, he didn't want to come back in, but I think it's all excuses, you know. No, he's alright. So we've got these crystals with us at the minute. I'm going to sit down, sort of background here, do a call in, see if I can get any kind of response. Is there anybody here? Anybody at all? God, this is freaky on your own. Did you hear that? That was in the fucking distance. That was like a scream. Hold your own, Sean, hold your own. The crystals feel like they're fucking heating up in my hand. Is there anybody here that would like to communicate with me? I mean you no harm. I mean you no harm at all. Just seeing if I can communicate with you tonight. Just going to take a little walk around the side bit here now. I've been wanting to come here for a while and do this, and it's just as beautiful as I thought it was going to be. It's quite a tranquil place. It's a great place to come for a ghost hunt. I wish I could spend more time walking these grounds all around the castle. I really wish I could spend more time here, really. We'd have to bring some friends here, bring my brother here, and get a few of us up here. That'd be really good. Is there anybody here? Let's go off into the actual deep, into the graveyard back here. Be careful not to step on anyone's grave. There's one there. Is there anybody that would like to talk to me? Or show themselves? Step over that one. Definitely feel like an energy running through these crystals at the minute. It feels like it's going through my fingertips. It's really, really weird sensation in my arm coming from these crystals at the minute. They just draw in so much energy. This is crazy, isn't it? I wonder if every stone represents a life, a soul, a spirit. It's going to be really interesting to watch the footage back. There's that bloody noise again. I wonder what's down here. Fucking hell, I'm freaking out down this bit. Eerie feeling down here. Look at that, that's all open space where the spirit roams. I think if I actually saw it, I'd bloody freak out on my own. That's where I kept hearing a noise before. It's probably just a fucking animal or something. If there's anybody here, I'm about to leave. It'd be lovely if you could show yourself. Or make a noise. Or some sort of sign. I think we'll there's a car coming down here now. I think we'll call it a night tonight. Wish I could spend more time here, like I said. But the spirit didn't want to show itself tonight. But it's been a very enjoyable evening. I better get back to the car to Lewis. It's been a very enjoyable evening. I don't know if I haven't seen or heard anything myself personally. But I'm going to go back and look at the footage, see if the camera's picked anything up that I haven't seen. But definitely a good experience, and definitely one I'm going to have to come back to and spend a good lot of time here. But thanks for watching. It's been a great evening. But for me, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go home. Take it easy. Take care. Much love. Good night.